hey, why does everyone love Cole so much? He kind of sucks. He's like,
go stand by that hole over there.
He's like, I don't know. Anyway, go get your daily fucking swallow cum job from Cole right before Raw airs.
Right.
My what? Yeah, he sucks everyone off. Look, it's him with Breaker right now. Go, 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 hey, go, go, go.
What's wrong with wrestling? What's wrong with wrestling? So much wrong with wrestling. Oh no. 1, 2. Is this on?
You said I made this personal. Why? Because I made you look stupid playing your own game.
Yowie wowie! Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano and Eric Slamilton Hamilton.
Well, the era of QR codes is finally over.
God, I hope so.
Jesus.
I hope so. You never know.
You never know.
We still have to wait for Alexa Bliss to show up. They might QR code us to death with that one.
For sure.
It's funny, when I was watching the end of Raw, I mean, it was so good.
It was so good.
We've been talking for months on this podcast. We were all worried.
Yeah.
We were all worried
That the payoff would just not be there.
because it's
Right.
not
All of
it's
that.
not Bray Wyatt.
Right.
It's Bray Wyatt's brother and
Yes.
everyone else, right? The rumors were the dirt sheets had it right this time.
Yeah.
They fucking nailed it. It was everyone who they said it was going to
Well,
be.
we don't know yet, but I mean,
No, we know.
We know.
How do you know?
Because you could tell.
They had
You can
masks
tell.
on.
Yeah.
You could
Well,
tell
I'm
who they
saying
are.
tattoos.
I don't know if Joe Gacy's Joe Gacy.
It is. It's Joe Gacy.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Tattoos.
I'm assuming. I'm just saying.
Well, it's
He has
Joe
tattoos.
Gacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I see this little diamond right here, I know it's Slamilton.
When you have
Yes.
tattoos, you could recognize the tattoos
I
on
mean,
other
clearly
people.
it was
Yes.
Dexter Loomis, but yeah.
Yeah. Plus, he had the gloves on.
It was so good, and I was like, you know what? This is why we were so annoyed with the QR codes. It's just that we wanted it so bad.
Right. Yeah.
I think that was it. It was like, all right, get to it already. Let's see it.
Yeah.
You know, just like waiting for a movie to come out. You know, I'm done with the Deadpool Wolverine trailers. I just want to see it already.
Same.
Give it to me. I can't wait.
And you bought your tickets already, right?
No, Eric. God damn it, Eric.
You fucking mark!
Not yet. Did
Where are you seeing it?
Webster.
In Webster?
Yeah.
Why?
Because it's like in between where I work and my brother lives.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, Holly. All right, look, I shouldn't have said Deadpool. Jesus Christ, we're here to talk about the Wyatt Six.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great tribute to Bray Wyatt.
Absolutely.
Obviously, we're gonna break it down in full later, but
Everyone was great.
I was emotional watching it. I was
Right.
like, oh, they did Bray's music and everything, and
Right. And it seems like this is how he would have wanted it
yeah,
to play out.
This
you
is
know?
it's like, hey, this is what it was gonna look like.
Yeah.
You know, a year ago, if he didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't get. I mean, really, he got sick in like March of 2013.
2020. 2023.
2023, right? Like he got sick around March, I think, because he was supposed to have a WrestleMania match with Lashley,
Yeah.
and he did that. He did a Firefly Funhouse calling out Lashley, and then we never saw him again. And everyone just figured it was creative differences with Vince McMahon again,
Right.
but it wasn't. You know, he was actually sick, and then 5 months later, he dies.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but they did it so good. I don't know where they go from here, really. It's hard to imagine any of them. It's hard to imagine any of them just having a wrestling match anytime soon, because it's like
For sure.
they didn't really go the mythological way, which I'm glad, but it almost seems like they are too big right now to have a match. It's going to be
Right.
a while.
I was thinking about this today, and honestly, I could see their first match happening at War Games.
Yeah, there's 5 of them right now. Who knows, right?
Right.
If Alexa shows up, I guess you could do a 4-on-4 men's one or involve women, whatever.
Sure.
We'll see what they do.
The
The possibilities are endless.
A lot of people. I was looking. I was like, "There's 5." They called it 6, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are speculating that the 6 could just be the memory of Bray.
Right, I saw that.
Obviously, Alexa Bliss could be one, or maybe just another surprise.
There's
which would be fun.
another one that I'll mention later.
Really?
Yeah, but I don't think it's I don't think it's going to happen, but it's
too
a
good.
funny. Well,
the smile on
I
your
don't know
face.
about good. It's just an interesting fan theory.
It's Vince.
It was me. Yeah, it was you. We get it. Fuck.
God damn it!
How again?
Right. But he just has like a big head, like the puppet Vince, and then he takes it off and is like, "It's me! It really is me!"
This is not the one I was going to talk about, but because you mentioned Vince and the higher power, they could also do the Undertaker. That would be awesome. Like even if he just showed up once in a while,
Right.
You know what I mean? To do something with them.
Not as Mark.
No, not as fucking Mark.
Not as podcast Mark.
That's who showed up at WrestleMania was Mark.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's Mark Calloway.
It's mean Mark.
It's mean Mark.
Like, did
it's
he?
Big Red.
Did he take a nap and then just show up at WrestleMania? You're in the ring in 20 seconds.
Well, according to him, that whole thing came together like after he got there, so maybe he didn't bring his shit with him. But like he should know. Like he's even said, like always bring your gimmicks. Which, okay, fine, you're retired, but you never know when they're going to be like, hey, you want to come out?
Isn't there a costume box that just always has everyone's shit, just in case? Here, we have one of your old robes.
Yeah.
Right.
And hair
We
extensions.
have it from like the 90s. We have your purple gloves.
We have your purple glove.
That would have been awesome.
Your Phantom
That
of
would
the
have been
Opera
amazing.
mask.
Yes.
I don't know if it would have looked good like in 2024, but it's still, it would have been cool for
Sure.
Definitely would have been cool to see.
I
But
always
yeah.
want them in full makeup. Every time.
Yeah.
Right.
It's never bad.
Yeah. I was actually just watching a clip of when Taker was on Joe Rogan's podcast a couple years ago, and he was talking about like the, nowadays they're all playing video games in the locker room. When I started, it was, guys had guns and knives in their bags. I liked when men were men, and then like the best comments from fans were like, "Oh yeah, like men were men. You mean like how you wore mascara every day to the ring?"
Well, he's dead, so you have to.
I liked when, wrestling it was all murderers in the locker room.
Yeah, right.
Murderers and drug addicts. That's my locker room.
Don't forget drunks. Ric Flair pops up. You rang.
Exactly. But yeah, we're gonna cover Monday Night Raw in full, but first we have to thank 4 new patrons. So thank you to Jacob Weiss, Aaron Edwards, Gordon Quarles, and Benny is Money, especially to him because he did a year sub.
Saving that money.
Yes.
Saving
Thank
that
you
money.
so much. Go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. You get the weekly Monday Night War podcast, which again, I can't say enough about how much I love that podcast.
Yeah.
Sometime in the near future, we're going to be getting on into the Attitude Era. Sometime soon, Scott Hall's going to show up on Nitro and everything's going to be insane.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait for that day.
Yeah.
But as of right now, we're covering the worst period of Hulk Hogan's career.
This might be the low point in wrestling history.
Yeah.
What we're watching right now.
It's really bad.
Avatar.
It's so bad.
But yeah, there are over 700 bonus podcasts that you can't view anywhere else. You get all the pay-per-view recaps. We just did Clash at the Castle with that crazy fucking ending with CM Punk and Drew McIntyre. It was amazing.
Amazing.
You also get the upcoming worst promo bracket part 3. Holy shit. I can't wait to show you guys.
Yeah.
We're going to be crying laughing. Guaranteed. These are always the best podcast that we do is the worst promo brackets.
And you already have it together.
Yes.
And we just found one that might have to get in there. That's how many bad ones there are.
Yeah.
Or the first for part 4, like you mentioned.
Right, exactly. There's going to be we're going to have a part 4 at some point, but yeah.
How wonderful.
Yes, exactly. It's the best. It's the best part of this podcast. So yeah, patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. Go check it out. Give it a try. It's only $5 a month. You can cancel anytime. And I respond to all messages on there. So yeah. And you could there's also an exclusive chat on there as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
only for patrons.
It gets a little spicy after 11.
It definitely
PM.
does. It's not moderated like the Facebook group.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Because God knows I'm not moderating that shit.
No.
No, you are not.
Remember a couple years ago when fans were like, you got to moderate this. I'm like, just block them if you don't like what they're saying. I believe in free speech, even if you don't agree with the person saying.
Sure.
Yeah.
Just block them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it got a little crazy on that Facebook group. And that's why I don't really go on it anymore. It's kind of like the internet.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when the internet first came out. It was just like open season. That's what that Facebook group is like.
Open season.
Well, it's like what?
It's like an AOL chat room.
Right, you brought that up this week. It's like, hey, it's Shawn Michaels here, and people are like, what was it? Like race, location, and age,
Sex, location.
Yeah, age, sex, location. Who's
ASL.
ready to fuck?
Yeah.
Let's meet total strangers.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
All right, so on to Monday Night Raw. We open with the then, now, forever together, but the intro glitches a few times. Obviously, that's the only reason why I brought it up.
Yep.
Then, hey, it's not just the Wyatt Six that are returning.
Look who's back.
We have the return of Seth
Back
freaking
again.
Rollins.
Did not expect this.
All right, no one did.
We thought he was out till Rumble.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's back,
seriously.
and he's looking dumber than ever.
Yeah, you know,
But a
it's-
nice surprise to start the show.
That's what
Sure.
he does.
Yeah.
And he's wrestling. I thought he was just going to come out and be like,
Sort of, yeah, right.
And then, I'll be back.
Peace.
Right,
Yeah, my leg's still broken, all right?
Yeah, right. Apparently, it wasn't that severe of an injury.
Guess not.
He's fucking right for wrestling in like 2 weeks.
Right. Turns out he just
Crazy.
needed a couple multivitamins.
Yeah.
Right.
To not, maybe he was just like, I don't want to go to Saudi Arabia and Scotland.
I mean, I think he definitely needed some time off, but
Yeah, for sure.
I thought for sure, like, that's why Becky didn't re-sign. Like, they were just like, hey, let's just spend a year, not working and as a family. And Seth was like, like 2 weeks later, Seth's like, oh, my leg's feeling better.
Yeah.
I got to go back to work.
She's like, so he decided? He's like, yeah. And then he shows her a clip of how he fucks over the shield. And he's like, that's you.
Yeah.
What? Bam!
Right.
Right.
He already knocked her up. So
She's like,
my work here is done.
Oh, maybe he re-knocked her up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
I'll hate that laugh.
Huge ovation. Welcome back from the crowd. But Seth says, let me welcome you back to Monday Night Rollins. I got into this business to be the greatest of all time, and I can't do that without getting back the championship that I made. The World Heavyweight Championship. Money in the Bank's only a few weeks away, and I can climb a ladder pretty well. I have got some history with that briefcase. So then Damian Priest comes out and tells Seth, I wanted to cash in on you to become World Heavyweight Champion.
Did he though?
And I had like a billion opportunities. Right. In fact, there were so many times where you were just laid out in the middle of the ring.
I was pretty sure you were dead.
With a kayfabe broken back from Shinsuke Nakamura.
Right.
Correct.
And I decided, nah,
I'll wait.
I'll wait.
He's laid out. We're already at the bar. Why'd you leave? I don't know.
Yeah. And, Drew McIntyre screwed me over a few times. He'd still be champion right now if it wasn't for him stopping my cash in.
Right.
He says, this isn't Monday Night Rollins. It's El Campeon, all rise for the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
This isn't Monday Night Rollins. It's El Campeon, all rise for the Judgment Day.
It's all rise.
All Rise Wrestling.
It's
Is Josh writing for them now?
This is Monday night, all rise for the Judgment Day. That just doesn't flow off the tongue, Damien.
It doesn't.
God damn.
No.
So Seth laughs and says, take it easy on him, guys. He had a rough weekend. He almost lost a leg.
That's true.
Seth would know what that's like, too.
Yeah.
Seth points out how they both cashed in at WrestleMania, but says the difference between you and me is I eventually grew a set. I realized that I had to stand on my own 2 feet. So what kind of champion do you want to be? Do you want to be one of the greatest of all time? Or do you want to just be a footnote in the Judgment Day?
That.
And speaking of bad injuries, we have 2 for the worst botch.
Yes.
2 or 3, whatever we're on that.
Yeah.
Just in that last pay-per-view.
Absolutely.
Or PLE.
They
Sorry.
could make the next botch bracket for sure.
Sorry, we're at the PLE champion.
Yes.
That's what we are.
PLE.
We have a PLE championship. That we're
So it's great because right after Seth says that, do you want to be one of the greatest of all time? Priest stumbles over his words.
Oh, no.
While he's like, well, I'm better than you. Yeah. Like he's stumbling as he's saying it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, I'm better than you.
Seth should have been like, well, not at speaking. But
Are you upset because I made you look stupid?
Right.
basically.
So Priest says, don't worry about the briefcase. How about you and me at Money in the Bank for the World Heavyweight Championship?
Yeah.
So Seth's like, oh, it's a trick? Yeah, I'm about to get jumped by Judgment Day? And Priest says, no one's coming out. Do you want the shot or not?
He even says, they don't know I'm out here.
Right.
What?
Well, hopefully they watch, but I don't know.
Clearly they don't.
Right.
Yeah. They can't hear him.
They have to plan everything.
They didn't hear his music start.
No.
Right.
You know.
Well, Dominic and Balor were both tag team and Liv, so I guess it's really up to just JD and
Is that our
Carlito.
music?
JD and Carlito are probably fucking each other.
Eiffel Towering.
Yeah.
High five.
So Seth accepts and he says, as long as I'm here, this show will forever be Monday Night Rollins.
Right.
So here's the question.
Oh.
I talked about it on Clash at the Castle recap. It was like, obviously Drew would be a way better world champion than Damian Priest, but
Sure.
Punk screwing him over the way he did, like, just made it their story that much better. They could make that feud one of the greatest of all time. So fine, I'll sacrifice Damian Priest being champion for another 7 weeks because at the most he's jobbing to Gunther at SummerSlam.
For sure.
But what if they want Seth to beat Priest so that Gunther could beat a big star at SummerSlam?
Right.
Because Gunther beating Damian Priest, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever.
If it takes longer than 5 minutes, I call bullshit.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But Gunther beating Seth Rollins, fuck yeah, that's a big deal.
right.
Seth has then become, though, like one of the biggest jobbers in company history.
Yeah, but he had this belt for like a year
Yeah.
before he lost it. He
Right.
never lost until
But
he
then
lost that belt.
but-
He had it for like 10 months.
Then you have
11.
the dilemma of do you have Gunther going in against Priest as kind of like a face, knowing that he's going to be over
Do you want to see that match?
at Berlin?
What?
He's going to be a face regardless when they do
That's
that bash
okay,
in
fine,
Berlin.
but that's one show. Just like Drew was a face for one show. Big
I know,
deal.
but
Who
like-
cares? It worked with Bret Hart
yeah.
in Canada.
Okay.
Does anyone want to see Gunther versus Priest? Fuck no.
To Eric's point, though, is he going to be a face? If they're going to push him as a face, like
No.
moving forward, then you beat Priest. But if he's going to remain a
He's not
bad
gonna-
guy,
No, he has to remain a bad guy.
Okay, well then he may have to.
everyone's going to want him to win that title, though.
That's why he needs to fight Seth.
Even against Seth, I'd want him to win that
But
title.
they're still going to cheer Seth. Seth is still so over that they will still cheer Seth. They're not going to boo Seth.
Okay.
Seth has reached that status. He's never going to get booed again unless he fucking cries when Uncle Howdy attacks him.
Right.
But I don't see that happening anymore because a certain somebody's not there anymore.
I'm a genius.
That guy. You're gonna cry when the Fiend crawls towards you. You're gonna cry.
Yeah.
My son was like 6 at the time. He didn't. I showed it to him. He didn't cry.
Yeah.
But Seth Rollins crying.
He was laughing.
Yes, he was. So I, for one, hope they give it to Seth at Money in the Bank. Sure, he's only going to hold it for a month, but big whoop. I don't know what I'm going to pick yet as far as Money in the Bank goes.
How
but
does
I just
he
hope it's
lose
Seth.
if he loses?
Priest or Seth?
Seth.
Well, Gunther's huge. He could beat him legit.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying, like, how does Seth lose to Priest?
Interference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
It's like the same fucking formula.
No.
Yeah, it would almost be too boring to do that again.
It's usually how it works when you're at a heel stable, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Or
Roman Reigns for 3.
or if Jay wins and he cashes in on Priest right there. And then Gunther kills Jay at SummerSlam.
Is Jay winning this thing? Oh my God.
Like, honestly, I
That's
think
terrible.
Jay may win Money in the Bank.
I mean, he's the poster for Money in the Bank.
He is.
The poster for Money in the Bank is him holding the fucking briefcase and it says "Yeet in the Bank."
Yeah. I went into a bank to eat, and they were not happy about it.
No.
Called the cops. I was arrested for indecent exposure.
Correct.
It's bad.
Don't eat in the bank.
So we'll see what they do. Yeah. It is interesting because Priest held the fucking briefcase for like 10 months. It does feel like they will go with a quick cash in this time.
Yeah.
But I was hoping, if anything, Balor fucking gets the briefcase and Priest maybe beats Seth and then he cashes in. But either way, the problem is Gunther's winning that belt at SummerSlam. That's the dilemma we have, is no matter what happens in between, you got to figure out a way to have, you know what I mean? Like Gunther's getting that belt. So would you want Balor to screw him over right away just to hold that belt for 4 weeks? Because that's it. It's 4 weeks from Money in the Bank to SummerSlam.
Yeah.
We've talked about this, like every pay-per-view since WrestleMania has been, it's 3 weeks. It was Backlash, 3 weeks. King and Queen, 3 weeks Clash, 3 weeks Money in the Bank, and then 4 weeks for SummerSlam.
Oh, good. We get an extra week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy, though. So, all right. Moving on. Early in the day, we see Chad Gable demanding a rematch against Sami Zayn, but Adam Pearce tells him to get to the back of the line.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
Most people are like, okay.
He said 5 opportunities, right? They're saying
At least.
it's a lot.
Gable yells at Otis, Maxine, and Tozawa, blames them, of course, but then he accepts what Pierce said, tells him to give him a match. So we have Chad Gable versus Braun Strowman.
Yes. Why did, and Cole is now saying he's the monster among monsters, right?
Yeah.
Or the monster of monsters.
Monster of all monsters.
Of all monsters.
Yeah.
Monster among men is a fucking cool thing
Yeah,
to say.
right.
He's a monster among us regular men.
Correct.
If he's a monster among, like, of all monsters, what?
Yeah,
That
right.
doesn't even make
He's
fucking
not
sense.
Godzilla.
Right.
Right.
Is he going to fight
Bronson
Godzilla?
Reed is Godzilla.
Yeah.
You don't steal his gimmick.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Smashing buildings, even though he's shorter than fucking Seth Rollins.
Braun's like, you're Godzilla? How's the weather down there, Bal?
Is this like King Kong from like Skull Island Kong
Yeah.
when he was shorter? I could just take a shit and it'll squash him.
Yeah. So again, we've talked about how they're misusing Braun, and you know it still holds up because Braun sits Gable on the top rope and yells, "How much longer are you gonna do this? Bullying people? You know I hate bullies."
What the fuck?
Then he yells at the three of them, "You guys should get away from this guy. What are you doing?
You know,
Stand on
just,
your own 2 feet. And I want to wish you all a very Merry Christmas early in June."
you know, just like any monster would say to someone, I hate bullies.
Yeah. The biggest bully in the world when
Right.
you were a heel.
Hey,
Now, if he said, I hate bullies, and then snapped his neck,
No.
okay.
okay,
That's a monster.
he's a monster.
Maybe he shot Gable later that night.
Maybe.
Yeah, how is he not number 6? Jesus Christ.
I
Give him
told
something-
you, I
give him
really
something
hate
awesome
bullies.
to do.
Right.
Give him something awesome to
know.
do.
Yeah.
Imagine, like, when did he come back? 3 months ago?
Yeah, very recently.
Like, why not save him for this? Imagine we don't know.
Give him like a
He fucking comes out, you're like, holy fuck.
give him like a Luchasaurus mask.
Yeah, sure.
Like making
Make him
the,
a real monster.
yeah.
making Braun this babyface giant is like a total Vince move.
It is.
Again, that's my conspiracy that Triple H like texts Vince. He's like, all right, you get one. You get to book one wrestler. And Vince was like, how about the Jolly Friendly Giant? It's like, God damn it, Vince.
He's a jolly
Fine.
friendly giant, but he's called the monster of all monsters.
I was going to use him for the Wyatt Six, but you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Everyone loves a big friendly giant. But Vince, you turned Andre heel. What the fuck?
Yeah.
And I regret it to this day. He never forgave me for it. So, anyways, Gable puts Braun in an armbar while hanging off the top rope, and he yells at Otis, "This is how it's done, you moron!" But then Braun punched him, and he fell to the floor. Braun went for the choo-choo train, but Gable put Tozawa in front of him, so Braun picked up Tozawa and threw him into Gable.
Oh, what happened? I thought you didn't like bullies. Now you're picking on the fucking kids that get bullied. Stupid fuck.
Stop getting bullied!
You dumb fuck.
Yeah.
So, of course, Braun beats Gable with a power slam. After the match, Gable bullies Tozawa, but Maxine stands up for him. Gable grabs Maxine's crutch, throws it out of the ring, tells her to leave. Then he slaps Tozawa.
And clearly, Maxine has never seen anyone in one of those boots.
Yeah.
No.
You can still walk in it.
Yeah, I know. She's acting like her foot is broken and there's no boot.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So he slaps Tozawa, knocking him to the mat, and Otis kills him.
Otis
yeah.
hears this. He like goes, God damn it. He just slapped him, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was such a great little moment for him.
He's finally had enough, and he launches Gable into the corner. And then it's like, that's it, though.
Then he hulks up and you think, oh, he's going to destroy him. And he leaves.
yeah.
He leaves.
Right.
Leaves with Tozawa and Maxine while Gable yells, "We're family!" And then
Another friendly monster.
yeah.
Yeah.
Later backstage, Gable yells at all of them again. And if you look closely here, if you actually watch what Otis is doing, Otis is pretending to pack his bags for like 30 seconds while Gable yells at them. But the problem is everything's already in his bag. So he's just shuffling stuff around in his bag. He's not putting anything in his bag.
He's very nervous.
He's just He's just pretending. He's just shuffling around.
It's like when you watch
It's so stupid.
like a sitcom and they're like eating, and most people are just like pushing the food around with their fork.
That's what Gandolfini would do on Sopranos.
Oh, really?
To mimic that, like, but that was part of his. He made it part of his character that he fidgets with food, so that he doesn't have to be eating like every single take.
Right.
But he always fidgets with his food. But that's Gable, like fidgeting with his bag.
Right. Otherwise, it would have been.
I gotta move this here and move that there.
And action.
Right. Let me move these pops around. Hold on. And then they just all end up in the same position. Who cares? So Otis says we're leaving. Gable says we're a family, but Otis says we're done. And they leave. And then Gable says, you're expelled. You'll be nothing without me. I'm going to win Money in the Bank and do something Otis could never do. I'm going to cash it in and become world champion.
No.
Right. Yeah. Come on.
Which I guess Gable ain't getting that push after all. I guess he's not getting the IC title. That's a shame.
It is.
I mean, okay, if they're going to give it to, the other guy they tease later, fine, I get it. But, like, Gable kind of deserved a run. He's been great.
He has. He's had like a solid like.
Where does he literally
years
go?
So far?
Where does he literally go?
He's got to align with the Creed brothers and Ivy Nile because they've been teasing it forever. Mm-hmm. But like, if all it is going to be is him beating Otis and Tozawa and Maxine in a match, like that's not worth anything.
Right.
That sucks. But he's not winning the IC title.
Yeah, I mean,
it's over.
Yeah.
I thought for sure, even when he lost at Clash, I'm like, okay, this is where he'll align with the Creed brothers, and then he'll beat up Sammy, challenge him one more time, and get it. That's usually how they do it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it seems like that's not happening.
Nope. Poor guy.
Yeah.
No, and then they shot him in the head.
Shot him in the head. He's dead.
He's gone.
R.I.P.
Yeah. Right. So you write him off TV?
No, yeah. Someone was like, I think Otis saw everyone else like murdered, and he was like, well, I could just murder Gable now and blame the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, no one's going to notice.
He's like, okay.
That's what he was looking for in his bag. He was looking for his gun. Oh, there it is.
Right. He holds it out. He's like, Ducky.
The gun is called Ducky. Oh, God. Also backstage, Damian Priest asked Finn Balor, why'd you take Liv Morgan's room key last week?
Yeah.
They had McAfee do his telestrator thing where he's like, look, he grabbed it. So now it's, now everyone knows.
Now it's canon.
Yeah. But Balor says, I took it to protect Dominic.
Yeah.
I fucked her for him.
Wow.
Right.
Sure.
I pretended it was his
He's not
dick.
with Rhea. Yeah.
But that's the other funny thing about this is they're all bad guys.
They're all bad guys.
Like, bad guy, if anyone cheats on their girlfriends, it's bad guys. But they're like, hey, don't you cheat on mommy.
Right. If anyone fucks, it's bad guys.
Yeah.
Like Sami Zayn doesn't fuck.
Yeah.
He has proper missionary sex like a face would.
Sami Zayn is a baby face. He's married. No, of course he's not gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
I was going to say, like, Finn probably texted her from Dom's phone, hey, I'm coming finally. Shut all the lights and get under the covers.
Yeah.
Then when he gets in there, hey, it's me, Dominic Mysterio. I'm here to fuck ya.
Bolaka. My dad's an asshole.
My dad's an asshole, am I
I
right?
hate him so much.
I can't stand mommy.
Yeah.
By the way,
Do you want some Guinness?
I got a lot shorter in the elevator ride up here.
Right.
Why are you wearing like this demon outfit? What is that? Yeah. So anyways, Priest asks Balor about his Money in the Bank qualifying match, and Balor says, I'm going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase and cash in on Cody Rhodes. And
Cody.
So yeah, they have a laugh about it. But then Dominic can't find his purple cow vest.
Oh no.
And Carlito says, you probably left it in Liv's hotel room. But the rest of them don't find it funny.
Wasn't.
Especially JD McDonough.
Yeah. Because they all wanted to be the other half of the Eiffel Tower, not Carlito.
Well, Sure.
That's cool.
That's not cool.
So next up, we have Io Sky versus Zelina Vega versus Kiana James, Money in the Bank qualifying match. Io attacked Vega while Vega was throwing her stupid chancla in the crowd.
Okay.
She was doing she was full on Hulk Hogan. She was like, "Who wants it? You? Who wants it? Who wants the chancla?"
Was she wearing it first?
No.
Then what's the point?
Exactly.
Oh God! Some guy catches it. He's instantly coming.
Even as someone who has a foot fetish, I wouldn't give two titty fucks to catch her fucking chancla.
Andrew catches it, goes to the bathroom, comes back, he's like, "Oh, I'm wearing the chancla." Those are Nikes.
I'd rather put Jeff Hardy's sleeve on my cock.
Again.
Again. But it's just like a worthless chancla that she probably bought at a $99
Of course.
store.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have a whole fucking bit of these that they take from city to city.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
throwing them
She
into the
probably
crowd.
imported like 500 from Japan at a nickel a piece.
Yeah.
Or China or whatever. You know, just super cheap.
Right.
You throw out every time she comes out.
So fucking dumb. I hate what they've done with her.
I know.
She's just the hot chick in LWO.
Right, but now it's like they're
You
trying to
have Andrade, you have Vega, just do it.
just let them fuck.
Just do it already.
They hugged recently.
It worked.
On TV.
It worked
Crowd
last
pop.
time.
Crowd pop.
Andrade's doing shit all.
Yeah.
Hey, he's the speed champion.
fucking speed champion.
He looks so happy, too, to get that title from Triple H.
It's because he's not getting hugged by Tony Khan.
Yeah, I guess. So, anyways, Io hit her springboard moonsault onto James, and then Vega hit Io with Meteora, and then she pointed at the Money in the Bank briefcase hanging above the ring. I'm going to Money in the Bank.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then later, Sky and Vega superplex Kiana James. Both of them go for the pin, but the ref doesn't count. Yeah. When has that ever happened?
Right.
In a triple threat match? If two people pin one person, the ref counts anyway.
Yeah.
You have to.
Well,
That's how it works.
Maybe they're smartening up.
AJ Styles retained his title because Cena and Dean Ambrose pinned each other. Remember that?
really?
That was a long time ago. But
was
yeah.
really?
Well,
Like
I know
Cena
that-
suplex Ambrose and then both
Oh,
their
yeah.
shoulders were down. AJ Styles retains. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when Kane and The Undertaker double pinned Stone Cold.
Yes.
The
The title
match
became
ended.
vacant.
Vacant.
It ended, but the title was vacant. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
You still have to count the pin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the first time I've ever seen them do that. That's crazy. Again, they just like to change the rules sometimes.
Sure.
It's changed. Can we get a memo what the rules are so we can follow them?
No, because just for tonight we did that.
Yeah.
Right. A daily download of rules.
Right.
So then Io set up for the over the moonsault, but Vega 69'd her legs. Sorry, 619'd her legs.
Okay.
Boolika, boolika.
Cesar. And then Liv Morgan came out wearing Dominic's vest, and that upset Zelina Vega.
Yeah, wait, what? They're not on the same
She's
team.
wearing his vest. She's like, hey, what are you doing? That's not your vest.
Yeah.
Why do you care?
What the fuck?
Why do
Did
you
you
care?
forget which LWO she's on?
Why
Yes.
was Liv out there in the first place? Why does she want to fuck with Vega? Fine, okay, they fought for like 2 seconds last week.
Right.
But that's not part of Liv's game.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're going to fight at Money in the Bank.
Jesus Christ, they better not.
They
It
are.
would have made more sense if she was
No.
holding a chancla. Like, here's the other one.
She's licking it.
I caught it. I was in the
I
crowd.
caught it. It's mine now.
So then Kiana James gave Vega a code breaker of sorts, and then Io knocked Kiana down and hit over the moonsault for the win.
Yeah.
I'm glad Io won.
Sure.
I'm surprised she won because I thought
am
they
too.
would put Kiana James in
Kiana.
there as a newbie. But
You need her.
Kiana's not very good.
Yeah, and you need EO in that Money in the
You
Bank.
need Io for sure.
You need someone for spots. Yes.
She'll do fun stuff.
Yeah. Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Sami Zayn. He says he's done with Chad Gable, which means he's ready to defend the IC title against anybody. So out walks Braun Breaker. And this is where I stopped being sad for Chad Gable. So I
Yeah.
was like, oh well.
This is way
If it's between Braun Breaker and Chad Gable, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. Braun Breaker's fucking great so
And
far.
let him go on like a Goldberg-esque run where he's just destroying people and then have whoever is going over at the time take him fucking out at WrestleMania.
Absolutely.
It'd be a great story. Although, well, keep reading.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read it, and then I'll give you my guess.
Breaker tells Sammy, I'm taking that Intercontinental Championship, and then out walks Sheamus.
This could be the worst event in wrestling history.
Of course.
Either Sheamus beats Sammy to get his Grand Slam, and then Braun just destroys Sheamus.
Yeah.
Or Breaker beats Sammy, and then Sheamus beats
Fuck no. That's not happening. That's not happening. That's not happening, Joe.
I'm trying to say it so it doesn't happen.
No, but I could see the other way around. I could definitely see Sheamus beats him first.
He won the match. Well, we'll get to that.
I don't think either happens, but certainly the other one. No, Sheamus is not going to beat Braun Breaker. Dear God.
They've been teasing him getting this IC title though forever, and he's
For
getting
years.
older every day.
Fuck him. Who gives a shit?
I don't.
Yeah.
I got a lot of backlash
He doesn't.
online.
What does he need?
Because I didn't give a fuck about Sheamus.
What does Sheamus need this, or he's not going to go in the Hall of Fame?
Correct.
He's going.
Yeah.
He needs this.
He needs this. So Sheamus does some corny jokes. Like, babyface Sheamus is even worse than heel Sheamus. At least heel Sheamus,
for
you're
sure.
like, yeah, I'm supposed to not like you. But at least you're like mean and angry. Where babyface Sheamus comes out and he cuts corny jokes. Yeah. They're all flat. The banger after banger thing is so fucking
It's overdone.
tiring.
Right.
So Breaker tells Sheamus, did you just interrupt me? Are you crazy? Sheamus says, get to the back of the line, new kid. And then Sammy says, I'm going to go talk to Adam Pearce because everyone wants to see this.
Oh.
And that's it.
No, Sammy.
The
No.
segment started with so much promise.
And then
Yeah. Next up, we have Jackie Redmond interviewing Alba Fire and Isla Dawn backstage. They're so happy to be the new women's tag champs for another week.
That was a fun, shocking moment.
Yeah.
Once that happened, I was like, oh no, Drew. No.
Yeah.
They gave them, the fans, their
I
moment.
said that to Josh. I was like, well, there's your hometown win. There's
right. Yeah.
So yeah, then Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler walk up, and Shayna points out that she made Jade Cargill tap at Clash. Did you guys see that?
Yes.
Yep.
She put her in the Kirifuda clutch.
She
and
tapped
Jade
and stopped and tapped and stopped
Like
and
3
stopped
times.
and tapped.
Jade, oof.
Woof.
Oofa.
The dream was over.
Yeah.
Coming up, was the dream really over? Yes, it was.
Or was it?
Or was it? Yeah, so she's like, yeah, I made her tap. Ref didn't see it, even though the ref was looking right at it, but whatever. So I guess
She comes to the back of the locker room, and Triple H is like, here, this is a plane ticket to the Performance Center. We're fucked up.
yeah. So I guess they're gonna beat Zoe and Shayna before they lose these back to Belair and Cargill.
Maybe.
They probably lose them back at Money in the Bank. But it's weird because now Alba Fire and Isla Dawn are baby faces.
Right.
Like even on Raw now, they're baby faces.
Yeah.
Even though they were doing their own witchcraft bullshit, and now that is completely dropped, and now Isla Dawn's just a girl that wants to go shopping at the mall.
I'm just
it's
a
like
girl.
you went from wanting to murder people to I shop at Forever 21.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, all right.
All right.
So this sucks.
Next
up.
This sucks. That's fine.
We've got Dragon Lee versus Carlito.
Why?
Well,
Didn't we already kind of...
With
because Raw's 3 hours.
yeah. Also, we have way too many people at ringside.
Rey Mysterio, Cruz del Toro, JD McDonough. I don't think Joaquin Wilde was there, right? I don't think it was just.
I don't
or
think
was
so.
he? Were they both there?
I think so.
Okay, so Joaquin Wilde, JD McDonough, and Dominic all ringside.
Yeah.
Dragon Lee cut a little promo like, "I'm going to beat the Carlitos on the Raws."
Goddamn!
Goddamn! No, that is someone else. How dare you?
Damn it.
So Liv Morgan walks out to tease Dominic while wearing his vest, but Vega attacked her from behind because we need more people in this fucking match.
Yeah.
Everyone brawled outside the ring.
Right.
And then JD trips Dragon Lee while the ref was distracted by the fighting, and Carlito wins with the backstabber.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Goodbye. Good night.
Way too much going on for this shitty match.
Yeah. Right.
And why is Ray not constantly beating the shit out of Carlito every time he sees him?
Right.
He's
Yeah.
like, hey, you fucked us. All right,
They
have
really-
a match.
Right.
Have
they-
a match.
They really ruined, like, not, obviously Dominic sucks and everything, but as per, like, the fans, like they love the whole Ray Dominic feud.
Dynamic.
Sure.
It's still going on. And now Ray and Dominic, they're like brawling in this random, meaningless segment. And it's like they shouldn't be touching each other until they fight again.
Yeah.
But now they're just fighting every week, brawling.
Right. And how many weeks did Ray come out? He's like, I cannot hit my own son. And now he fucking hits him every chance he gets.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was wrong.
And there's more of that later, too, by the way.
Yeah.
Next up, we have an in-ring promo from Drew McIntyre.
Oh, poor Drew.
Oh, boy.
Michael Cole said, Clash at the Castle should be called Curse of the Clash.
Shut up, Michael.
Yes.
Again, this is when I regret not getting the audio because I hate that I have to say it.
Yeah.
Clash at the Castle should be called Curse of the Clash. He wrote that. Like, he wrote that.
No.
Can I fix it?
No.
Yeah.
Clash at the Castle should have been Curse at the Castle.
There you go.
Oh.
Just a little twinge. You dumb fuck.
Curse of the Clash.
Curse of the Clash of the Castle at the Castle. Curses.
Yeah.
Oh, you stupid fuck.
Clash.
So the fans chant CM Punk, and Drew's like done. He's like, I can't do this anymore.
Could you imagine, like, Michael Cole after Bret Hart got screwed?
Yeah.
Survivor Series, more like screw job of the series of survivors.
Survivor Screwies.
Oh my god.
No, it's like instead of like it's like Survivor Series, Screwjob Series. Survivor Series, Screwjob Survivor.
Yeah.
No, that is not it at all.
Screwdriver. What?
Survivor Series, more like screwdriver.
How fucking dumb.
Vince is in the back. Oh, God, that was so good. Oh, Jesus Christ. I loved it.
He must do so much backstage to get so much respect from all these guys. He must like suck dick in the back or something.
Money in the bank. More like money in the screw. Screwing in the bank.
We're new wrestlers and we're like, hey, why does everyone love Cole so much? He kind of sucks. He's like,
Go stand by that hole over there.
He's like, I don't know. Anyway, go get your daily fucking swallow cum job from Cole right before Raw airs.
Right.
My what? Yeah, he sucks everyone off. Look, it's him with Breaker right now. Go, 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 hey, go, go, go. Oh, I love this fucking guy. Cole, love that guy.
Man, he is the GOAT.
Yeah.
SummerSlam, more like summer screw. Summer of screw.
Oh, that takes me back.
Yeah. God.
To yesterday.
So anyways, Drew says, screw this company, I quit. He leaves the ring, and Pierce tries to talk him out of it, but he says, I'm serious. Back from commercial, we go to Gorilla, where Triple H tries to talk to Drew, but Drew says, he's got you fooled too. I heard what you said at the press conference. I'm done.
Yeah.
Drew, well, Triple H was just very flattery of
You
Punk.
never know about Punk. You
He's
never
like,
know
"Yes,
what anyone's going to do.
He's been great to work with, all that shit.
Yeah.
So Drew walks away. Pierce tells him, let's talk in my office. But Drew's like, I'm done. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
So Punk will be on SmackDown this Friday to give an update on his arm. So you know what that means.
Yeah.
Not Raw that he's on. SmackDown because it's Chicago.
Correct.
Yeah.
So remember in the draft they said if you're from that city but it's a different show, wild card.
Wild card.
Wild card.
It's allowed.
You didn't read the little text at the bottom?
No.
Yeah. No fine print for Joe.
Will Drew be there?
I mean, I don't know. Well, probably not.
No, he quit.
I think you gotta maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
He quit. He's gone forever.
But I think he'll say like, I'm not cleared yet, but I think I'll be cleared for say SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Hunter. Oh, sorry, I was going back 22 years.
What was that? Right.
That's what Sean was in the.
Say SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Hunter.
Yeah, I think he'll be like, I'll be cleared for SummerSlam. So Drew, I know you just quit, but here's your chance, something like that.
right.
Yeah. Next up, we have Damage Control versus Potty Pussy.
Oh.
It's a potty and you pussy.
Pussy with your potty.
Poor
Yeah.
Damage Control.
Lyra Valkyria comes out and distracts Dakota Kai.
That's hot.
And then Kate... Okay. And then Kaden Carter and Katana Chance hit the pussy plunge for the win.
Yeah.
Backstage, Io tells Kyrie and Dakota Damage Control has to change or I will change it myself.
Okay. She's going to add the Creed brothers.
That's right.
Oh my God. That'd be hilarious.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know where they're going with that. Are they just going to break up? Like, I would hope not, because then what the fuck what does Dakota and Kyrie do?
Correct. Especially without Asuka.
Yeah.
No Asuka.
Foreseeable future.
That's right. She just had knee surgery.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Sheamus versus Braun Breaker with Sami Zayn watching ringside. They lock up and push each other out of the ring right away. Later, Sheamus was leaning on the announce table, and Breaker jumped from the apron to clothesline him over the announce table.
Yeah.
That was pretty sweet.
It was. He's a great athlete.
But then later, Sheamus was sitting on the top turnbuckle, and Breaker jumped up there probably to go for a Hurricane Rana, but his right foot slipped, and he and Sheamus fell, but Breaker fell hard.
Yeah.
But then he got up like, it's all part of the plan.
Yeah.
Like, Breaker got up as if he was like, yeah, I fucking killed Sheamus
That's
there,
what
right?
I did. That's what I did.
He's a terrible athlete.
But it's weird. Something's going on with these ropes lately in WWE.
He goes to do the Frankensteiner, and Sheamus is like, I can't fucking do that. Just fall. What? Fall! And he just knocks him over.
Jade Cargill, okay, that's expected.
Yeah.
Damian Priest, he does that spot all the time, never fucks it up.
Right.
And Breaker, you know, like, yeah, a lot of botching lately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's fucking with the ring ropes?
Right?
Right.
That was a rumor that, like,
Wyatt.
there was a rumor that at Clash, the ropes were, like, too loose, and that's why they fucked up, but who knows?
Well, they're always going to say something like that.
Yeah. Breaker went for a spear, but Sheamus countered with the pump knee. Then Sheamus beat Breaker's Bowery and set up for the Brogue Kick, but Ludwig Kaiser grabbed Sheamus's leg and bashed it into the ring post for the DQ.
Oh, no.
They brawl outside the ring, but Breaker hit Sheamus with a spear, and then officials come out to tell Breaker to stop, even though Kaiser was the one that interfered.
Correct.
Breaker, stop!
What are you doing?
Breaker starts to leave, but Kaiser puts Sheamus's leg on the steel steps and runs around the ring. But then they do this really cool overhead shot to show Breaker running around the other side of the ring, and Breaker spears Kaiser.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Which was awesome until Michael Cole yelled, "Interception!"
I'm pretty sure I saw Kaiser's testicles fly out of his asshole. so hard he got speared.
Monday Night Raw. It's just like Monday Night Football.
Yep.
Interception. CTE. Because, you know, when someone in football tackles another guy, it's an interception.
Correct.
Right, Eric?
Yeah.
See?
Could have even said QB sack.
Yeah, your ass got sacked.
Right. For sure. I'm surprised McAfee didn't correct Cole. I
Right.
guess that's not allowed.
No.
Not allowed to correct him.
Yeah. So then Breaker shoves Sammy, but officials split them up. So there you go.
Yeah. Sure.
But I mean, they're teasing it, so
Yeah.
means it's gonna happen soon. Backstage, Liv finds Dominic, or Dominic finds Liv, whatever, you know, however you want to see that.
Yeah, whatever your fantasy is.
Liv tells him, you could have your vest back if you can take it off of me yourself. Go for it.
Just gonna.
Yep. Yep. So Dominic slowly pulls down the front zipper of the vest while Liv smiles. Yeah.
Go on.
But then...
Tell me more.
But then Damian Priest walks up and ruins it.
Cock, block, fuck.
Right.
Dominic, ¿dónde está? No.
Where are you? I'm right here.
Why are you in there, pussy?
Cock block El Champion.
Dum dum.
So
Como se
Dominic
dice?
quickly takes off the vest and leaves. And then Priest tells Liv Dominic doesn't want anything to do with you. But Liv says, I think he wants everything to do with me.
I want everything to do with you.
And then Liv walks away and Priest says, oh boy, She's loca. 7 weeks, guys. Don't worry. Well, I guess 6.5.
Of course, I know Spanish.
Maybe 3 weeks. Maybe Seth beats him. Let's cross your fingers.
Cross cocks.
Cross cocks.
I ain't got both of mine crossed.
Cross everything. Next up, we have a backstage promo.
That's mine.
We have a backstage promo from Karrion Kross. And it's kind of weird that, now that the Wyatt Six is here, it's kind of weird that they're also here.
Right.
Like, do we really need 2 of these stables?
Yeah, I know.
And one is cool, and one is not.
One's probably going to win.
Right. Kross issues a challenge to either Kofi Kingston or Xavier Woods and says, I hope it's you, Kofi, because I know I'd rather have Woods in the back anyway, right?
Ooh.
So then the New Day responds.
I know Paige did.
But Kofi keeps interrupting Woods.
Yes.
And Kofi accepts the challenge before Woods was about to accept the challenge. Kofi's like, shut up. I accept your challenge.
Yeah.
Right. He's like, hey, shut up.
Yeah. I mean, it's got to happen now.
There's a little seed there.
Joe's
It's
ready
growing.
to fuck that.
Give me what I want.
That seed is growing into a dick. Or, I'm sorry, I mean a pussy.
That
vagina.
plant's going to fuck you.
Yes. Yeah. Fuck the plant. Oh my God! Please give now for him to join that stupid fucking group.
Yeah, no, don't do
You'd
that.
fumble that ball, Triple H.
Don't do that.
Just
Right.
let him hate on Kofi for a few weeks and have a little thing, and that's it.
Yeah.
They fight at SummerSlam. Great.
Kofi got the world title. Big E got the world title.
It would be good.
There's no fucking way he does, but even if he just gets the IC title
But
at
why
some
can't
point.
you? Why can't you build multiple stars? Stone Cold, Rock, Triple H, Undertaker, Angle,
Mankind.
get Mankind.
Yeah,
Get all
but
these fucking
Chris
guys
Jericho.
that can win the title any moment. You can have that here. You just got to build these guys up. You built Kofi up in like 12 weeks
Yeah.
to win that title.
Sure.
You can fucking do it.
see.
Just do it.
They are building other people. Look, I guess.
Jey Uso. Yeah, great.
Nah, come on. Yeah, but obviously there's Gunther, there's Breaker, there's plenty of them. I just don't see where Woods fits in that. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I hope this is not just a swerve, just to swerve. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like, oh, we want to have a great match together, and then that's it. And we'll both go our separate ways, and then we'll be in nothing feuds for the next couple years, and then we'll get back together when Big E's neck is okay.
Sure.
I hope that's not all it is. At least give him a mid-card belt.
Yeah.
He deserves that.
Something.
Yeah.
Give him something. Give him the U.S. title. Put him on another show. Speaking of that, do you see SmackDown? We got the return of L.A.
Yes,
Feet.
LA Feet.
Yeah, he was shoeless once again.
Shows up to Logan Paul's place.
Shoeless.
Because for weeks now, he's been wanting to beat up Logan Paul.
Yep.
Adam, where is he? Where is he? Nick Aldis, where is he? Finally gets to Logan Paul's house, gets in his pool.
Gets in his pool.
As soon as Logan Paul gets there, he's like, all right, I'm out. I'm going to leave. Bye. What?
What?
Yeah.
Who? What?
How?
Why would you not attack him or something?
Right.
Makes no sense.
At
Or
least,
like throw
at
a
least,
chair
like,
through the window or something.
Yeah.
leave a floater in his pool.
Problem was they were
Exactly.
actually at his house, so he was like, "You're not throwing a fucking chair through my
Yeah,
house." So finally, we have Jey Uso versus Rey Mysterio versus Finn Balor, Money in the Bank qualifying match. Jey starts his entrance from the concourse with a bunch of fans.
Cool.
But unfortunately,
Not so cool.
he's got a microphone in his hands.
Tonight, Money in the Bank qualifying match. I need the W's. I gotta do it for me.
Calm down.
I gotta do it for them. My day ones have been cheating with me the whole time. And then when I do, I'm a snatch that briefcase. My bad. I mean snatch that yeet case.
Yeah.
No, you had it right the first time. Eat and eat.
Yet.
So Jey does his entrance.
Niet.
It's so weird because like his entrance is so good, but that promo, it's like no.
Yeah.
His entrance is like you're at a concert. Everyone's
Yeah.
holding up their phones. And then Michael Cole yells, "I'm eating with my flashlight," which he probably meant fleshlight. Okay.
We
Little
get it.
flub Cole. "I'm eating in my flashlight."
Jesus. That was some visual there,
I'm
guys.
doing it, Pat. I'm doing it. He's like, Jesus Christ. How much longer do I have to call this guy the fucking goat?
Yeah, for real.
That's in the contract.
I wrote the contract.
Yeah. So So Jay spears Ray, but he kicked out. Jay set up for the Uso splash, but Balor pushed him off the top rope. But then Ray 619'd Balor's perfect abs. And then Ray hit Balor with a regular 619, gave Jay a 619, then he hit both of them with a 619 at the same time.
Bulika squared.
619 them at the same time.
Wow.
So then Dominic attacked his father.
Wow.
But Ray hit his own son with taint to face. That's got to be illegal.
I'm pretty sure.
That's incest.
Yeah.
In a few states, not all of them, but in
Put
a
your
few.
sister to the test.
So then Carlito and JD jump Ray. Maybe the funniest part of the show. Braun Strowman runs out. Braun Strowman runs out and just chases Judgment Day through the crowd, and that's it. He's there for like 5 seconds. And it's funny, but it's also sad how fucked up Braun's knees are because he can't bend his legs.
Yeah.
And he's just like, he's like a fucking, I don't know, an action figure.
Right.
It's so fucking weird.
Action figure.
Look, there he is, and there he goes. All right, bye, Braun. Thanks, Braun. See you, Braun.
See you next week, Super Monster.
Yeah. Balor hit Ray with the coup de grace, but then Jay hit Balor with an Uso splash for the win. Jay's going to Money in the Bank. No fucking shit. You already showed us the poster earlier in the show.
Yep.
Come on, Paul Triple H Levesque. Maybe don't show us the poster before he has his qualifying match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After the match, though, don't worry, it gets good. This is where it gets good.
This is where get the
We
busted
hear
nuts
those
ready.
familiar noises. Lights go out. Bray Wyatt's music starts playing.
It was just that one note, right? The whole time?
Yeah.
Like, that was it.
Was that it?
But, and
Just
he,
a ding.
I didn't hear like
Oh,
any,
they didn't eventually play the music, huh? Just
I
the
don't
start
think
of
so.
it?
Just that start, yeah.
It was
Okay.
just that one piano note.
Yeah. So then we see the door that he used to come out of. We saw him come out of the door in person. That was the last time he did.
Really?
At the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sad thing is his last match was a Mountain Dew match.
Black light match.
I mean, he had some house shows after that, but really his last match was the Mountain Dew match.
Yeah.
That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
The door opens and out crawls Nikki Cross as Sister Abigail.
Think about how long ago that was, by the way, where Bo Dallas did a fucking giant stunt during that match. And think about how long ago that was.
Right.
And he's just been chilling.
Right.
You know, I mean, of course, his brother dying is a huge
Yeah.
deal, but yeah, Nikki Cross looked fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Was it makeup? Was it a mask?
It was a mask.
I want to know more.
It was a mask.
I couldn't tell because I had to turn it off for a second because I was getting so scared.
Oh, easy, Josh Reese.
Yeah.
So yeah, she crawls to the lantern. Every single thing they did, like I got emotional every time. They hit the piano key. I'm like, Bray. Then they show the door. I'm like, Bray. Then Nikki Cross, his Sister Abigail, she crawls, and then we don't see it. Then the camera pans down the lantern. I'm like, Bray.
Yeah.
It's fucking great. So then the cameraman, she stands up, she points to the back.
Yeah.
And the cameraman walks to the back, and we see a man.
I want to walk through this haunted house. How fucking cool would that have been?
Yeah, really. We see a man standing over a beat up Gunther and Carmelo Hayes. They're just out. And there's a couple other guys.
Gunther was there?
Wait.
Oh, yeah.
Gunther's huge.
Yes.
Wild card.
Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, wild card, sure.
He's just visiting.
The man turns around, and it's Eric Rowan as Ramblin' Rabbit.
Yeah.
With the
Hammer.
bludgeon hammer from the
that's right.
from him
And it says help on it.
yeah.
Was it the bludgeon
Harper.
hammer, or was it Bray's hammer?
Well, I think it was the combination of the two. They
Yeah.
said it was a tribute to
Right.
what's his face. So
Then we go to Gorilla, where everyone has
Luke
been
Harper. Sorry.
Right.
Murdered.
We go to Gorilla, where everyone's been murdered.
everyone's dead.
There's blood on the walls, and Dexter Loomis is there, sitting on a platform as Mercy the Buzzard.
Yeah.
And some people said they saw Triple H there, also like laid out, but I didn't notice that. I went
tried to
back and
look.
looked for it. It's all very dark, and
Right.
you only kind of saw who
Plus,
they wanted
there's
you
like
to see.
electrical shit going off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then we see Joe Gacy as Huskus the Pig.
Yes.
And then this is where, sadly, I think everyone else was beaten up, but Chad Gable was murdered.
Yeah.
With a gunshot to the head.
Like there was blood behind him. Like they literally bashed his brain in.
It was a bullet hole to the side of his head.
Yeah.
With blood going down.
It's going to be a crazy tribute show next week.
Yeah. Right. Then we finally see Bo Dallas as Uncle Howdy. But he's like Uncle Howdy dressed as Bray Wyatt.
Which makes it even better.
Even better. And he got rid of the goofy, like, most of the Uncle Howdy mask was gone. He kind of made it into like a Kane mask.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, you know, the eyes and the nose. It looks way better.
Because it was looking like the mask that Ethan Hawke wears in the Black Phone. I don't know if you saw that movie.
yeah.
It kind of looked like that originally.
But now that he's going to lead the group, you got to see more of his face.
Right.
Can't cover it all up.
And he also, his glove said Bray on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they all walk out together. Uncle Howdy holds up the lantern and says, "We're here." And they cut to black.
Here. Oof.
And then a little flash of Sister Abigail.
Oof. Did it look something like this?
No.
Because it looked even like better than this.
No, I'm saying that was the old mask.
Yeah.
That was when like some, you know, that was before Bray died. Shit.
I know, yeah.
And it was like, yeah, it looks goofy. Like, it's that mask, but he just cut it. It's way smaller, and it's not covering his whole
Yeah,
fucking
because they
head
were
anymore.
doing something like that before.
Right.
Yeah, it's fucking cool.
So, the Wyatt Six, is it Alexa Bliss number 6? Is it Bray Wyatt? You know.
Or that one that they were doing too. Like the whole thing, yeah.
That was in those videos,
Right.
you know. But yeah, this was a home run. They couldn't have done this any better.
Yeah, it was great.
I saw something online that said every wrestler they targeted and took out was someone who betrayed someone else. Like, people also said they saw Cody Rhodes. I didn't see Cody Rhodes. From what I saw, they only took out bad guys.
Yeah.
And
I know.
I saw someone online, they said, well, they attacked Gunther because Gunther turned his back on Giovanni Vinci. Carmelo Hayes betrayed Trick Williams. Chad Gable treated Alpha Academy poorly. Dominic Mysterio betrayed his father. So it's all people that have like
And Rhea.
turned their back on family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it seems like which they beat up bad guys, so they're good guys. They're a babyface stable from what it seems.
It's interesting.
But yeah. And then they also during the show,
But
early
Bray
in the
had
show,
some of that too. Bray was like, you know what I mean?
Well, when
I'm
he came
gonna
back,
give you
when he came back, Bray was a face.
your comeuppance.
Yeah. Bray was a total face when he came back. But no, like during Raw, they showed Uncle Howdy watching from the crowd a few times. Like there's before the Dragon Lee match.
What?
Oh.
And then
Is
Seth
that on
Rollins.
TV?
Yeah, Seth Rollins at the show open.
Huh.
There's Uncle Howdy lurking.
Wow.
Which honestly, they've been doing that for a couple weeks now, but yeah. So where do they go from here? I don't know, but I'm on board for it.
Yeah.
I
Are
want
they
more.
there every week moving forward to do something? I'm assuming, right?
I mean, I would think so, but you can't just have Uncle Howdy cut a promo next week in the middle of the ring. You know, you got to wait for that. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
about
think you
that.
got to do more mysterious shit like this first.
just fucking take people out.
Yeah.
Right.
They could fuck with Seth in that match to make him lose.
Make him cry again.
That'd be big.
But again, it seems like they're baby faces.
Right.
You
We'll
know?
see. We'll see.
Murder the Judgment Day for us, please. Do it.
Do it now.
Who do you think? Do you think it'll be Alexa, number 6?
Why wouldn't she be there now?
Yeah.
That's my only question.
Because then that just leaves room for another reveal. You know what I mean? Don't blow it all, at once.
Don't blow your load.
Yeah,
all at
don't
once.
blow it all at once.
And
She's not going to be dressed up as one of the characters, so
I'd be
she's her own.
indifferent because I really want the goddess back. I think they need the goddess back.
They definitely do.
Yeah.
You know,
If they're not going to have her in this,
Well, look,
it definitely needs to be her.
she's such a great heel.
I think
woman.
they're
wrestler.
smart enough to where if she's going to be part of this, they're going to go, all right, but lose the doll. You know, the
Yeah.
doll.
Fucking better.
The doll was a Vince thing. I hope.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Where it's like Vince, it's like, how many boxers do we have left? We still have 1,000. All right, sell them. Where it's like Triple H is like, burn them now,
Yeah. So yeah, that's all for Monday Night Raw. So let's give some awards. Who did you have for worst dressed?
Worst dressed. I had Liv Morgan in Dom's cowhide. Gross.
I just had Dom. Yeah.
I had Seth Rollins.
Okay.
Yeah. Looking like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say.
Nah,
Right.
what are you going to do?
Best dressed?
Dexter Loomis as Mercy the Buzzard.
Oh, I was going to say best undressed would go to Liv.
I thought that's what he was going to do too.
But best dressed would have to go to Uncle Howdy. Just looked fucking incredible.
yeah, can we just say all of them? I guess Uncle Howdy.
Why
Yeah.
at 6?
Fine, I'll go Sister Abigail.
Yeah.
I'll go Nikki Ash.
Oh, she looked
Sorry,
fucking
Nikki
great.
Cross.
Yeah.
Worst acting?
And Maxine.
Michael Cole.
I had Michael Cole.
He was so bad.
Just so many bad lines.
Consistently.
Yeah.
So many. Best acting?
Wyatt family.
Yeah,
White
I mean, you
Six.
can say them.
I mean, I went Seth Rollins.
Okay.
He actually cut a
Good.
promo.
Yeah.
Worst comment?
Priest saying Judgment Day doesn't even know I'm out here.
I had Yeet Case.
Yeah.
When Braun came
Jey
running
Uso.
out, Cole went, "You better start running." Just another line we'd even talk about.
Yeah, sure.
Horrible.
Best comment?
We're here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sweep it.
Yeah.
Worst match? Who cares?
Carlito versus Dragon Lee.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Okay, sure. Whatever you say.
Okay.
Super slow-mo?
Sheamus versus Breaker.
I had Strowman versus Gable. That was pretty slow.
I'm going potty pussy.
Sure.
Potty
In the
pussy.
pussy.
Who did they even fight? I don't even remember. Who did they- Damage Control.
Yeah.
Damage Control versus potty pussy. And then best match.
Who are you?
I mean, I guess the men's triple threat.
Yeah, if you had to pick one, I guess.
Yeah.
But Jay won. Ew.
Yeah.
The thing is, this was one of the best Raws in a while, but it had nothing to do with the wrestling.
No.
It wasn't like the wrestling matches weren't very good. They were just kind of there. Most of them were very boring, but that's the whole point. It's not really about the wrestling. You got to
No.
give us a reason to want to see two guys fight each other.
Yeah.
Just like a movie. You can have a great action movie, but if you don't care why two guys are fighting,
What do you need to have a good show? A beginning, middle, and end.
Yeah.
Beginning, Seth surprises us.
Yeah.
Middle, Drew fucking quits. We could need to see what's going to happen there.
Right.
And then end. Just fucking nailed it.
Yeah.
So that's a good show.
Or it's like
it's a good show.
Luke Wilson said in Idiocracy. Whose ass is it and why is it farting?
There you go.
That's all you need.
Worst move.
Ooh, I had Maxine limping in the boot.
I'll go with Breaker's botch.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do Breaker.
And then best move, Breaker's spear to Kaiser.
Oh,
the
absolutely.
Kaiser. Yeah.
You know my one thing? I
It's
wish...
even better if you put it on mute when you watch it.
Why is that?
Because you don't hear interception.
That's true. Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I wish they would have done is kept the overhead shot from when he spears him. Because they did cut.
Yeah.
They showed the overhead shot, then right as he spears him, they cut to the spear. I wish they would have just left the
Sure.
overhead shot for the spear.
Sure.
Right.
I get why they did it, but I definitely wanted to see that. Worst moment.
I mean,
It's a shame to say that
Yeah.
I'm Sheamus.
Sheamus fucking up what could be a great match.
We got Breaker and Sammy in the ring. It's like, yes, please. And then fucking Sheamus comes out
Yeah.
to ruin it. We don't have there's no R-Truth or Miz this week. So
I know, right?
I can almost give it to like Cole a few different times. Just
Sure, absolutely.
saying
But
stupid shit.
I mean, Cole.
hey, now
was,
that Vince is gone, Cole can do whatever he wants. Oh, no.
How did it get worse?
Oh, no.
Right.
Now he's off the leash.
Michael Cole unleashed.
Yeah. And then best moment? I don't know. What
I
do you
couldn't
guys
think of
think?
anything.
Best moment? No, nothing.
Yeah.
Who are
Wasn't
you, I
really
guess?
Anything.
Who are you?
I mean, come on.
We're here. Come in me. We're here. We're here to come in me. We're here. And I'd be like, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you? I mean, could we ever have guessed it would be this amazing?
No.
This fucking. We were so worried.
Yeah.
So all we talked about was, oh God, are they gonna fumble
Because
this ball?
again, the whole Bray Wyatt Fiend thing, the idea was so good, but the execution just,
Yeah.
it got too corny. I think Vince got involved too much.
Right.
I blame Vince. I'll always blame Vince.
Yep. Always. It's good. It's good to blame Vince.
This is fucking great, though. I hope it lasts.
Yep.
I'm still worried. I'll be honest. I'm still worried because I don't know how you go from this to them having wrestling matches. They're they're too big, really.
I know, but it'll be fine.
Okay, thank
They'll
you.
figure it out.
All right.
I hope.
Have faith. Sure. That's all for awards. So now it's time for breaking news. I got nothing. Eric,
Oh, okay.
you got stuff?
Yeah, I've got a couple different little things here.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Hi, welcome to the news.
Okay. Go ahead. Thanks. So yeah, there's going to be a new WWE figure line.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. It's going to be a crossover.
Now it's toy talk.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's going to be a crossover with Ninja Turtles.
My God.
So Rey
What?
Mysterio
Oh, never mind.
as Raphael.
What the fuck? He's not Raphael. Raphael's angry.
He's literally
Rey
the-
Mysterio's the nicest guy ever. He can't be Raphael.
He's maybe Leonardo if you're
Hey,
forcing him on.
Guess who else is angry?
who?
This one.
Yeah, well, I get
Raphael.
I'm
What
with
the
him.
fuck?
I'm fucking
Such a
with him.
great idea. What are they doing?
All right, well, hold on.
This is fucked.
I'm with
All
him.
right.
All right.
Xavier Woods is Donatello.
Good.
Okay.
Seth Rollins is Leonardo.
Okay, cool. Sure.
And Kofi Kingston is
What is
Michelangelo.
happening here? What is this?
Wait, don't stop.
Oh, you're gonna ruin it.
Yeah. Also, Roman Reigns as Shredder.
Is this real?
That's cool.
It
This
is.
This is rumors, right?
No, this is real.
Is this Eric's fan art?
No.
This is fan art.
And
He fell for a Joe
and-
Pisano special.
hold on.
Fan
Shut
art
the
on
fuck
Instagram.
up. You don't have news.
Go ahead, keep going. I'm sorry.
Jesus.
Sorry, we're not
I'm
as
trying to get
excited.
it. I want to get his reaction for this next one.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
There's one more. Casey Jones.
Oh, of course.
Cody Rhodes.
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it!
And the tattoo is his mask. Cody Rhodes in a mask. Slapping people in the ass.
So he'll have the mask and his neck will match.
Yes.
How many times?
Is this just like a comic strip or is this a full cartoon?
No, this is an action figure line.
It's not Pops.
No, it's
Oh.
toys.
Yeah.
They're not doing any kind of like it's not even a
No, it's not going to be
comic
like
book
a
or
no,
anything.
no. It's
Just an
it's going to be
action
action
figure.
figures. Like
Oh, they already
see,
have it.
Yeah, these are some of the pictures. Seth. I mean, I kind of like the gear there.
Okay.
I mean, there's
You knew who I was thinking for Casey Jones.
who.
CM Punk.
That would be cool.
He's the hockey fan. In fact, when he did the Colt Cabana podcast after he left WWE, he was like, they wanted me to be in, one of their movies. I said, screw you, I don't want your movie unless you can make me Casey Jones in a Ninja Turtles movie.
and then that went to Stephen Amell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes.
Okay, there's only but yeah, Rey Mysterio is Raphael. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is that?
I know.
Make him any other
CM
Ninja
Punk
Turtle.
could be Raphael.
Yeah.
For sure.
All right, thanks
the-
for pissing me off, Eric.
Yeah, no problem. The other thing I had, I just thought this was funny. On AEW Collision, a lot of people are talking about a comment that Nigel McGuinness had.
Yeah.
While Daniel Bryan was coming out for his match, Bryan Danielson, whatever, Nigel said Bryan used to be vegan, but he couldn't stop eating brie.
It's so good.
So good. I love it.
Just to remind everyone that Nigel McGuinness is the best color commentator in wrestling right now, and he's stuck on 200,000 viewers a week on Collision.
Yeah.
That is a crime.
Right. And then last thing I have.
Hey, sorry, Excalibur. Thanks for being the voice of AEW for the last 5 years, but we got someone better.
And
Yeah.
why do you have a mask on? What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're making it about you?
Yep.
So Hulk Hogan's trying to put himself over again.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yes.
Hulk
I
Hogan
forgot about this.
launches Real American Beer,
Brother.
lager brand
Did you
in
hear him
4
talk about
states.
it?
Yeah.
He's like, it doesn't matter, brother, if you're a Republican or a Democrat. One thing we can all agree on, beer.
He's trying
Yeah.
to do the, he's trying to do the Bud Light thing. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like,
And-
Oh, Bud Light, but no, the real Hulkamaniac beer's for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and he's jacked with a 6-pack and everything in this fucking thing. It's hilarious.
I know.
That's me 40 years ago, dude.
4 weeks ago.
Even if you're like me,
Yeah.
even if you're like me and you don't like gays and black dudes, brother, this beer will bring us all together.
Yeah. Right. Also, I mean, Stone Cold has an American lager, so of course he had to go real American lager.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So,
Well.
Even if you're transgender, dude, or if you're a dude but not a dude, you identify as a dude.
I'm a dude.
And then,
She's a dude.
also to further promote this, he announced he's once again running for president. That's part of his promotional.
I'm running for president, brother.
What?
Yeah.
For publicity.
Which, if he really does, you got to put the costume on again.
Fuck. And debate like me or something as Trump would be fucking great.
I'll be Biden. That'd be hilarious.
There you go.
I can just fall asleep whenever I want.
Hey, I'm not kidding around.
Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's all I have for news.
All right, that was good. I mean, the Ninja Turtle thing sucked, but
Great. The White Six, when they see Jack sleeping in catering, they all have guns pointing to the guys. What?
Right.
What? Oh, shit.
So out of the 6, which ones do you actually like? I'm just curious.
Xavier Woods for sure. Seth Rollins. I don't really care about Kofi. That's fine. Roman Reigns as Shredder is pretty fucking cool.
Right, that's fucking awesome. Like,
Yeah.
I kind of want him to return looking like that with the fucking cape.
Right. Leonardo is always my favorite, so
Yeah.
Seth as Leonardo's good.
Right.
But again, Leonardo isn't a maniac like
Right,
Seth
and
is.
look, they're all like wearing the cool glasses. Rey Mysterio's like, yeah, fuck that.
in his mask. Right.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, it's rumor time.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Jesus!
Oh my God. And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
So PW Insider reports that WWE is bringing back the Bad Blood pay-per-view to replace Hell in a Cell. Although there will most likely be a Hell in a Cell match for the pay-per-view, since the first Hell in a Cell match was at Bad Blood in Your House. And they also think it's going to be on October 5th because that was the actual date of the first Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood in Your House.
Nice.
Interesting.
Yeah.
But we've talked about this, how there should have never been a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. It should have been called Hell in a Cell. It's not like the Royal Rumble or anything like that.
No.
Right.
So I like that. Bad Blood always sounded cool.
Yep.
And the fact that, we're going to maybe have blood in the pay-per-view name again because it's wrestling and it's, you can take it seriously again.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So I like that. But that's all I have as far as rumors go. Do you guys have anything else?
Yeah, I have something.
No, good.
Okay. So, rumors for WWE 2K25.
Yeah.
According to PW Insider, the game is said to feature a groundbreaking addition of putting The Rock as the real final boss.
Oh, yeah. Because the game's already out.
25?
Right? Yeah.
No, 24 is out.
Really?
Yeah.
No. They always do a year ahead.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Yeah.
But it came out in like March, so they didn't really.
I'm telling you, it's 25.
Like, it would be 25 if it came out in October. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, which means The Rock will probably be on the cover, if that's the case.
Oh, yeah. I bet you it's the special edition cover that you have to buy for $150.
Right. Could be.
Like, yeah, you can buy the normal game for $70, but do you want
But-
this cover and extra points for your created star?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. Anything else?
No, that's all I have.
All right, trivia time.
All right, I've got this one, a little bit of sad kind of trivia, but you guys should work together.
Okay.
In the 2000 Royal Rumble,
Oh, my God.
the following entrants are now dead. Number 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, and 17.
Yeah.
Crazy. Did you see this?
No.
No. I think it's not going to be as hard as you think. If you just focus on the year and the people that would have been in the Rumble.
Okay.
Not number 30, right?
So how many is it?
Well, I wasn't going to tell you that, but
Well,
I'm going to tell you.
But you just told us the numbers, though.
Yeah.
All right, so 7. You're right. I did.
All right, so 7.
7 names.
Benoit.
No.
Oh. Mr. Perfect.
No.
I was going to say Kurt Hennig next, yeah.
These are good guesses.
It's just hard because we don't have anything really
I
to
know.
go off of.
I know.
Big
2000
Boss Man?
Big Boss Man. There you go. Good starting off point.
All right.
Think of some storylines. There was
Crash Holly.
Crash Holly. That's you.
You go, Eric.
There was a famous son of a wrestler.
David Flair.
He was never in WWE.
Fuck. Grandmaster Sexay.
Yes. Or Grandmaster.
What, 4 more?
Yeah.
4 more. Let's see.
It's hard because so many wrestlers have died.
I know.
I know. Well, it's true. It's just funny that like 8, 9, 10, 11. It's like they're all coming out and
Right.
Who won that? Stone Cold? Or was that when
The Rock.
Vince won? Oh, The Rock. That's when The Rock beat Big Show?
Yeah. This is a really large
Like
man.
Piper?
No, that's a good guess.
Oh, Bam Bam Bigelow.
No. Bigger.
Oh, Viscera.
Viscera.
Come at me, Viscera.
One died like 2 years later, 3 years later, I think. Might be getting that
2003,
wrong.
2002.
Like died super young. Was part
Eddie?
of a lot of storylines, but like was never big.
Eddie Guerrero? They didn't show up yet, huh?
Probably
the
not.
Radicals.
2000, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but they showed up before WCW was bought.
Yeah.
So it was probably later in 2000.
Famous guy that used to be in a tag team and like probably up there as like one of the best to ever win the title ish. One of those type guys. He is currently being featured in the Monday Night War podcast
Oh my! Well, everyone's dead.
as a
Then.
main eventer. Well, I know. I just mean,
Oh.
well, like Diesel's not dead.
No.
Shawn Michaels.
Oh,
isn't
the
dead.
Yeti. The Yeti was in the Rumble. Which
I think he closed WWE this week, right? Or was he one of the last this past episode?
fuck. It's all a blur already.
It's already a blur.
What are we up to?
We need 3
We have
names.
4.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
2000 was terrible.
Yeah. Trying to
Jimmy
think of hints.
Snuka.
China.
No, China. That is one.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't even give you a hint about her yet, but yep. Yeah, these last 2 are hard, but definitely you'd get them. Again, think about the era. He was part of the McMahon family-ish for a little bit.
It's Ken Shamrock.
Test.
Oh, Test.
Test.
This is a test.
And I don't know, Andrew, if you remember my favorite tag team growing up, he was one of them. And then he went on to like a long singles career.
Dynamite Kid was there?
No.
Oh, British Bulldog.
How would you guess?
It's funny that I thought of that first.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow.
David Boy was in that. It came out in jeans. He's like, oh, what is this guy
Yeah.
still doing here?
That was
Yeah,
his
was-
last
he was
gimmick in WWE.
Yeah.
Jeans.
jeans, right?
Yeah, because one of the Rock's best people's elbow was on Bulldog.
Yep.
And we're always like, why is it just some guy in jeans?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Bulldog.
And then he fought The Rock in like a dog shit match or
Right.
something.
That
Dog
was a
shit.
weird
It was a
pay-per-view
dog shit match.
when
It
you
was.
look at some of that. I'll give you one more piece of trivia just because we're talking about this pay-per-view. Who did Kurt Angle lose to? I believe it was in the opening match in 3 minutes.
Oh, Taz. Taz from Team Taz.
Team Taz.
We're going to push Taz. Put him over Kurt Angle. Oof.
And that was Kurt Angle's first clean loss. It
was.
Renegade shit.
His first
And he
fucking
disputed
loss.
it because it was an illegal choke.
Yeah.
Yeah. So good.
Yep.
He lost to a midget. Unbelievable.
And then Taz went on to win the hardcore title at WrestleMania.
Yeah, who the fuck cares?
One of the biggest letdowns ever.
Right.
Wonder who this guy. Where is he? I can't
Hardy's
see him.
Dudley's the first inaugural tag team tables match.
All right.
Yep.
All right, fan questions. Bill Capri, what are the chances Uncle Howdy joins the shittiest Hell in a Cell match or gets squashed by Goldberg? Bill, come on. We're feeling
why?
good about this right now. Do you
Why?
have to remind us about that?
Why? Let me ask
Do
you
you have
again.
to do that?
Why?
Here's the question.
Yeah.
Does Uncle Howdy even wrestle? He might just be their manager.
For sure.
You know what I mean? There's a chance he like never wrestles.
Yeah.
Oh, that was terrible.
You know what? You could see Gacy and Loomis being
The tag team.
a nice team, and like they already look fucking crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have to put on a mask to look crazy. And Rowan can have just a cooler look or something different, you know. So
I'm looking
yeah.
forward to some Joe Gacy promos.
Sure.
On the main roster.
Sure.
Nathan Lee, how many more cable jokes does Josh have to make before Andrew comes back around about Cody? Having Josh agree with you ain't a look I'd like to copy. He's referencing the Clash recap where Josh had a miss of a joke. You know, classic Josh Reese.
Classic Josh.
Michael Cole, I love how upset people are about the booking of Drew. Yeah, we'd love to see him with the title, but the story being told with Punk is one of the best in years. Absolutely.
Of course.
Josh's Kedida, I'm thinking mi corazon Drew McIntyre's winning the championship, but Pinchy Punk ruining everything. Why he quit? Then mi chongo Josh calling me what? Park? I don't know. Oh, fucking Marqueta. Porque? Who is Mark? Yeah. American Marks. American Marks. That's the name. American
That's
Marks.
fucking great.
I may have broken Brian, but I only counted 5 of the Wyatt 6. There's going to be a surprise member. He's broken brain referencing Josh, probably the Brian on the Monday Night War podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, I would guess it's going to be Alexa, but we'll see. Sergeant.
hope.
Yeah, we should hope. Sergeant Slaughter's something. I don't know. It cuts your name off. Sorry.
Sergeant Slaughter's daughter.
Is that it?
I don't know.
Maybe.
The Slaughters Darters.
Who do you miss more, Vince or Kevin Dunn? Because the camera guys in production has been absolutely amazing since Kevin Dunn left.
Neither.
I mean, yeah, if you had to bring back one, I don't know. That's tough. Fuck that shit.
I guess Kevin Dunn.
I guess Vince. I don't know.
No.
Vince Russo, yeah.
Yeah.
Dixon Cider.
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you see the Kathy Kelly interview with Jey Uso right after Raw went off the air down the hall from Gorilla? Like nothing happened, even though half the workers in the building were murdered. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I'm not trying to get no smoke from Wyatt 6.
Was that Raw talk or was that just a social media interview? Like, did they still do
It
Raw
could have been
talk?
Raw talk.
Because,
I
like,
think.
yeah, how do you still have that? And he said, like, oh, they could have the Fireflies back because everyone's, you know, with his entrance.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. Jason Deerham, so Uncle Howdy's stable starts straight off the bat with murder. Now, no matter what they do or how bad they beat someone up from now on, it'll always be a step backwards. Over under 2.5 months. How long will it be till they're in the new Retribution?
I wonder if they do something with Gable where they just repackage him in 6 months.
That was one of the things. Was
where does he go?
Someone said he had to, he faked his own death so he can come back as the leader of the Wyatt or in the Wyatt 6. But there's no way.
No.
I
I
don't
wouldn't
see
even
him.
want him to do that.
No, I don't see that working.
Yeah.
10-10 new bet. Drew's back in 2 weeks because Jay quit and was back the next week. Do they not know how to make people quit anymore?
Nope.
They don't.
Speaking of bets,
Yeah.
Oh.
you mentioned DIY at SummerSlam,
Oh, boy.
and I forgot SummerSlam's in Cleveland, in the Cleveland Browns Stadium. Johnny Gargano from Cleveland, huge Cleveland Browns fan.
Yeah. Fuck. He'll win it in the kickoff match.
So
just
you're
like
trying to
Zack
tell
So
Ryder.
that, Joe,
You're trying
I
to-
say, do you want to make a bet? So you're taking DIY, right? You're taking DIY?
Why are you helping me? I feel like you're going to switch this. Like, look, Joe, I'll take DIY this time.
No, this is so that you take DIY.
SummerSlam. Can they? Yeah, they were. Well, I guess, were they on SmackDown?
Yeah.
No?
I don't know. Maybe.
I think. Yes. No, I think they do. I think this is Triple H seems like, you know, the kind of guy. He gave it to Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
What do you think, Eric?
I would take it.
Really?
I would.
DIY?
Yeah.
Well, no, now I say I
Buy
think they
some-
might do it. That's what I just said.
Oh, so you are taking the DIY that they're going to do it.
If you want to make that bet, I'll do it. But now I think they're going to win it. I think Triple H will give that to Johnny. Like, I know I can't make you a big star because you're 5'2", but I can give you the tag titles in your home city
with your friend.
With your friend at the Cleveland Browns Stadium, your favorite team. Think about it.
You let me have the DIY side? Or no?
I said I was...
You want the DIY side?
Yeah, I mean, it was more of just a joke.
Yeah.
But,
No, really.
but now I feel like they will win at SummerSlam.
Wow.
You know?
That's what I've been trying to say. I just didn't pull the trigger in time.
Right. Tyrone Grizz, I never heard Isla Dawn talk before. How the hell you have a thick Scottish accent and a lisp? I mean, anyone could have a lisp.
Sure,
right?
it's true.
Yeah.
The Rizzler. So guessing Uncle Howdy's finishing move is murder.
Correct.
Murder.
Angelo, okay, I have one for you. This might be more for Joe. Pushfire Barry wrestler starring in Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Ric Flair in Total Recall.
What? Like this is fantasy stuff?
Considered that the divorce. Woo, you could do it as Flair.
What would I do?
Consider that a divorce.
Consider that a divorce. Woo! Number 12.
Here, the next one's Jesse the Mind in Terminator.
Ooh.
I got the rollover arm because my arms are totally 3 inches bigger than his. I mean, I'll be back.
Yeah.
And then Randy Savage and Jingle All the Way.
Oh my God.
Are you eating Miss Elizabeth's cookies?
Oh my God.
Put that cookie down there.
That's the best one. Push that. Oh
Absolutely.
my God.
Yeah.
I would fire the Jesse the Mind.
Now that there's AI, someone needs to make that video of Randy Savage calling home, and it's Hogan eating the cookies. Oh, these cookies, brother. Oh, I gotta get the recipe from Elizabeth.
I mean, why can't we do it? Right?
It's true. Colton Fultz. Is it just me, or does Braun Strowman and Nick Aldis feel like Undertaker and Teddy Long? You have a problem. Looks like you're going to go one-on-one with the Strowman take-up, player.
Yeah, basically.
Seriously.
Joseph Reiling, what do I have to do to be booked like Dom and be in storylines with two of the most attractive women on the planet? What does he have on Triple H?
Your dad has to be Rey Mysterio.
I guess so. Yeah. Rito, remember when you guys said Braun should have killed the roster and said, I'm finished with you to end the season? Well, this is close enough.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All they were missing was Braun doing that.
Right.
Porgy, so Raw has ended because everyone got murdered. Am I right? I guess so.
Yeah, it's over.
There might not be. That would be interesting next week. Like the show just kind of starts and.
No one's there.
Yeah, like when they went on strike.
Right.
And then like no one was there to start the show.
That's why they can't be faces, although they did beat up bad guys that were evil. Yeah, it's interesting.
They're going to be over either way, though.
Yeah.
People are going to cheer. Max Power, poor Chad Gable. He goes from helping Sammy to win the IC title to almost winning it himself. Then he gets killed by Braun Strowman, loses it to Alpha Academy, or loses the Alpha Academy in a blah segment, then gets murdered by Uncle Howdy. What's next for him? The dirt.
Resurrection.
The afterlife.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Roman's cross-eyed cousin.
Oh.
Pretty awesome that Maxine can still look super hot with a broken leg and old lady bloomers.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? Looked like she was wearing a diaper.
Crail Johnson, Pushfire Barry, Dean Malenko, Mark Merrow, Lex Luger. Oh, man.
Oh.
Push Dean Malenko,
Pass?
I guess. I don't know.
Pass.
Fire Mark Merrow, Barry Lex Luger. So at least Lex Luger gave us Super Brawl Saturday.
Super Brawl Saturday?
Yeah.
God.
Chody Loads, did Cole say Michael is trying to screw his dad? Maybe.
Probably.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah,
I mean, he was geeting in his own fleshlight.
It was.
Speedy McCrab, with the last 5 minutes of Raw being one of the scariest moments I've ever watched as a wrestling fan. What is the scariest moment all of you have seen in wrestling history? P.S. Happy late Father's Day to Andrew and Joe. Thank you. What's the scary? I don't know. I've never really been scared by wrestling.
Yeah.
This didn't scare me. It was fucking cool, but
Right.
I don't know if I ever got scared from a wrestling angle.
Yeah. I mean, you can be creepy,
Yeah.
you know, so,
The Yeti's pretty scary.
yeah.
That
I guess
dog-
it was pretty scary when Shawn lost his retirement match.
Yeah.
That was pretty scary.
Pretty scary.
I don't know what I was going to watch again.
No.
But I'm back.
That dog has a puffy tail. Chad Gable has to go now. His planet needs him. Liable Chief, why weren't any divas? Yeah. Right over Joe's head.
What was that?
Liable Chief. I mean, The Simpsons are popular. You got to get out. You see? Even
I
our
gotta
fans
start
are
watching.
making
Oh,
jokes.
I
Gotta start binging.
I have decades of Simpsons to watch.
No,
Simplins?
just one decade. It's it's downhill after the first.
Yeah, because they're still doing new ones or no?
Oh, yeah.
But you guys don't watch.
No, I haven't watched, in a long time.
Yeah.
Since high school. Eric still
Eric
watches.
still- you-
Jesus.
You still watch.
You fucking mark!
Why, though? It's not good. You know it's not good.
I don't.
There's gotta
I
be
don't.
some
I
good
haven't
jokes.
watched a new episode in forever.
Some good jokes?
No.
Couple?
Uh-uh.
All right.
No. And they start changing all the voices and
Oh, yeah. We don't need to go into all that. But if you go on IMDb, it has like the ratings for every episode. It's like seasons 1 through 10. It's like 9s and 10s and 8s. And then seasons 11 through 30, whatever they're on now, it's like 3, 2, 0. Like, Liable Chief, why weren't any divas lying among the victims of the Wyatt Six?
Right.
Because Nikki Cross was just there to crawl.
Yeah.
They can't hurt women. Come on.
come on.
I'm Raj. Sorry, Eric. The club store for his soccer team only has small or double XL available in jerseys. I'm not prepared to buy you next season's either, as it's 60 pounds. I love you guys always, but not that much.
Aw.
Well, all right. Fair enough.
Fine, I guess.
PCJ with the Wyatt Six debut. Will they be invincible and impervious to pain like The Fiend was? Also, can you see any of them actually holding title belts? Happy belated Father's Day.
Maybe like tag titles.
That's what I'm saying.
first,
It
yeah.
is hard to see that.
Yeah.
See, I'm not the only one. I hope no. The rumor is that they're not doing anything supernatural, and
Right.
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
It's just hard to go anywhere from there. That's all.
Ethan, did Mr. Miyagi use his magic healing powers on Seth Rollins' knee? I thought he blew it out at Mania. I guess not.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Nope.
Kimbo, why does Braun Strowman run like he just woke up from a coma and is trying to rediscover what his legs are? Again, his knees are fucked. Poor guy can't bend his knees.
Yeah.
That's what happens to all these giant dudes, man. Their knees
Right.
get just destroyed.
Yep.
Carrying around a lot of weight.
Right. Alfred Borden guy, looking back, was the NXT Black and Gold era better overall than the Attitude era? Ooh. No.
No.
But it was
Look, Ciampa, Johnny, Adam Cole,
The
lot
other guys.
a lot of great Finn Balor, even like a lot of great
Drew was on that.
people were there, but they're not Stone Cold, they're not The Rock, they're not Mankind, they're not Triple H. I mean, that's just what it is. It was still fucking great. Still, I mean, when we watched it, we're like, this is the best thing since the Attitude Era.
I mean, yeah.
I could argue Ruthless Aggression.
I like that.
They were both great.
That would be a
That was
better
good.
argument. Yeah, Attitude Era was just the best time in wrestling. They were on the cover of magazines. It was cool to watch it. You could tell everyone you were a wrestling fan.
Yep.
Yep.
Simon Dean's push. So in kayfabe, everyone working the back of Raw should be dead. Yes.
Let's
that's
see
it.
how they address it. It's going to be interesting for sure.
Ackman Jones. So Chad Gable's dead now, right? Yep.
Yes.
Bobby Cox. Who pulled the trigger to take out Gable? My guess, Maxine.
Oh, yeah.
That's about right.
PCJ said Arn Anderson. He's coming back with the Glock.
Ooh. I got the Glock.
Pull out the Glock!
Worst botch bracket.
Part two.
Part 3.
It's in that one. Yeah. Part 3. George Lucas, who's the first feud for the newly formed Wyatt Six? Singles, competitions, or stables? Again, it's hard to guess at this point.
Yeah.
I really have no idea what they're going to do next.
Yeah.
You know, are all of these bad guys going to seek revenge on them? You know, I would guess not. Gunther's got to win that belt in,
They don't want to fuck
6
with
weeks.
these guys. Hey.
We may not see them
Thanks
for
for
a
the
couple
ass
weeks.
kicking. Yeah.
That's true. Andy Piccone, wow, looks from the looks of Chad Gable, it appears Arn Anderson's back in WWE. There you go. All right. That's all the fan questions. So thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast. Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/what's wrong with wrestling, and become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. It's only $5. You can cancel anytime. Worst Promo Bracket Part 3 is coming this month. Very, very soon. And obviously, Money in the Bank's coming up. And, of course, the Monday Night War podcast. Go check it out.
Can't wait.
Yes.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
We're there.
We're there. Did you ever wash
Patreon.
this shirt?
Huh?
Did you ever wash this shirt?
Wash it?
Yeah. Did you ever wash it before you wore it?
Yeah.
Okay. I came on it.
What's wrong with wrestling?